head in the sand. Refuse to think about unpleasant facts or problems because you don't want to deal with them. You should face up to your problems. Don't just bury your head in the sand. Head and shoulders above. Head and shoulders above means a lot better than. A lot better than. Kate is head and shoulders above her twin sisters when it comes to passing exams. Was one in the eye for his critics when he won the tennis tournament. Good head for. Good head for. Is good at something. Collocates strongly with business, figures, or heights. My dad has a good head for figures. He can do complicated sums in seconds. Held my tongue or bit my tongue. Stopped myself from saying something which I really wanted to say. I just held or bit my tongue and said nothing. More than meets the eye. More than meets the eye. It's more difficult to understand or involves more things than one thought. There's more to this news story than meets the eye. Get my tongue round. Get my tongue round. Pronounce. As an English speaker, I find it difficult to get my tongue round Scandinavian names. Put our heads together. Put our heads together. Plan something together. Let's put our heads together and organize a surprise birthday party for Sam. Teething troubles. Teething troubles. Problems in the early stages of doing something new. After some teething troubles, our new wireless network is working well. Has gone to his head. Has gone to his head. Made him think he is very important and made him a less pleasant person. I think the success of his first film has gone to his head. He thinks he's wonderful. Getting my teeth into. Becoming involved in something enthusiastically. I like my economic history class. I enjoyed getting my teeth into a new subject. To lose face. To lose face. Lose the respect of others. She won't apologize because she doesn't want to lose face. My face didn't fit. My face didn't fit. My appearance or personality was not suitable for the job. I don't know why I didn't get the job. Perhaps my face just didn't fit. Face saving. Face saving. Done so that other people will continue to respect them. In a face saving exercise, the minister agreed to meet the demands of the striking firefighters. Give my right arm for. Give my right arm for. Would very much like to have. Would very much like to have. I would give my right arm for a job in the film industry. I have always loved the movie. Tread on your toes. Tread on your toes. Do something that could upset someone by getting involved in something that is their responsibility. I don't want to tread on your toes, but would it be okay if I added a few paragraphs to your report? Point the fingers at. Point the fingers at. Accused of being responsible for. The media tend to point the finger at the government for most of the current problems. Make my toes curl. Make my toes curl. Made you feel extremely embarrassed or ashamed for someone else. He gave an awful speech. He made lots of jokes, but nobody laughed. It made my toes curl. Keep fingers on the pulse. Stay up to date. You have to read the newspaper daily if you want to keep your fingers on the pulse. Money. Monopoly money means money that has no value and is used only in games. You would think it was Monopoly money, the amount he spent last week. The dice were loaded against Dice were loaded against. I would be unlikely to succeed. I would be unlikely to succeed. I wanted the job in Paris, but I knew the dice were loaded against me because my French isn't very good. Dicing with death. Dicing with death means taking a great risk. He drives so fast. You are dicing with death if you let him drive you. Poker faced. Expressionless, this comes from the card game poker, where you must not let your face reveal whether you have good or bad cards. The audience set their poker face all through the play. Held all the cards, was in a strong position. Management found that the union held all the cards in the pay talks. Played my cards close to my chest. Didn't reveal my plans. I played my cards close to my chest in the interview. Played his ace or trump card. Used his advantage, especially one others did not know about. The politician played his race or trump card by promising lower taxes for all on the day of election. The goalposts. Moving the goalpost means changing the rules in a situation in a way that it's not fair. That's not okay. Moving the goalposts. Moving the goalposts. Changing the rules in a situation in a way that is not fair. My boss has just increased my sales targets again. It's so unfair. He just keeps moving the goalposts. Knock me for six. Surprised and upset me. On the top of that, my colleague Jen has just announced she's leaving, which has completely knocked me out for six because I really like working with her. Got the red card. Received official criticism for bad behavior. Apparently, she got the red card from Jerry because she was late a few times and she decided to leave. It's just not cricket. Not right or fair behavior. Something is unfair or dishonest, usually used humorously. I can't believe you got a ticket for the party and I didn't. It's just not cricket. A whole new ball game. A completely different situation. It's not what we were preparing for all those years. It's a whole new ball game. Play hardball. Be so determined to hit what they want that they use unfair methods. Act aggressively and ruthlessly. It's only a month before the election, and I'm sure they all will start to play hardball. Not pull any punches. Speak in an honest and direct way without trying to be careful. The coach didn't pull any punches when he told the team how badly they had played. Be or feel punch drunk. Was tired and confused. If a boxer is punch drunk, they are dazed as a result of being hit on the head. The trade fair was so noisy and busy that I felt punch head drunk by the end of the week. Below the belt, an unfair attack. It was below the belt to mention his rival's marital problem to the journalists. The sponge or towel. In the past, throwing the sponge or towel into the ring meant admitting defeat. Kishore will never agree to throw in the sponge, even if he has lost any chance of winning the election. Fiddling while Rome burns. The expression has a double meaning. Not only did Nero play music while his people suffered, but he was an ineffectual leader in a time of crisis, to take little to no productive action during a crisis. I think it's high time to take prompt actions. This attitude fiddle while Rome burns will not gonna do any good to you. Rest on our laurels. Rest on our laurels. Be so satisfied with what one has already done or achieved that one makes no further effort. With TV sports coverage becoming increasingly competitive, the BBC should beware of resting on its laurels. Leave no stone unturned. Leave no stone unturned. Try every possible course of action in order to achieve something. To achieve where he has reached today, he left no stone unturned. See the writing on the wall. To be aware that something bad will probably happen soon. Example: no one told him he was going to be fired, but he could see the writing on the wall. The halcyon days. The halcyon days. Characterized by happiness, great success, and prosperity, golden, often used to describe an idyllic time in the past that is remembered as better than today. The halcyon days of youth classics illustrated have become pricey nostalgia items for those who grew up in the supposedly halcyon years after World War II. Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek means refrain from retaliating when one has been attacked or insulted. I know it's frustrating, but it's often best to turn the other cheek. Fighting won't solve the problem at all. Pyrrhic victory. Pyrrhic victory. A victory that comes at a great cost, perhaps making the ordeal to win not worth it. It relates to Pyrrhus, a king of Epirus, who defeated the Romans but lost many of his troops. I would rather stay away from this conflict which seems leading to Pyrrhic victory. Fall on his sword. Fall on his sword. To resign from one's position as a result of failure, wrongdoing, etc. Old-fashioned, to use one's sword to take one's own life. Her practices seemingly led her to fall on her sword so badly. Sadly. Parting shot. Parting shot, a final remark, typically a cutting one, made by someone at the moment of departure. As her parting shot, she told me never to phone her again. Epic proportions. Epic proportions. A disaster, a calamitous event, as one that is of a size or scope proportions that is great or extensive. The earthquake was responsible for a disaster of epic proportions. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.